John, how's the
Yes.
the 2020 campaign going? Are we going to see you on a debate stage?
No, probably not. Um,
Zoom?
See, even if I win, even if you'll see me on the libertarian debate stages when probably starting a couple of weeks before the convention. Yes, I'm not going to bother any earlier than that. Libertarians have extraordinarily short memories, so anything that happened a month before is in the so far distant past that it does not relate anymore to the libertarian mindset. So I'm going to start probably maybe 10 days before the convention. Why? Because that's all people are going to remember anyway.
Right.
But even if I win the nomination, which is strange, I have no real organization. I've got a bunch of radical millennials out there that are foaming at the mouth to get something like me in the president's office. God, would that be a nightmare, by the way, if I were really elected and if I were actually willing to do the job, which I'm not. Holy shit, I would go down within the first week as the worst president ever. I mean, it would be so shocking, people would be passing out in disbelief. So no, you don't want me as president. But you will see me on the debate stage for the Libertarian convention for sure. And certainly I hope on John Stossel on Fox, because every 4 years that's what we do. We do our national debate on Fox News. But beyond that, no, you probably won't see me. Listen, it doesn't matter who the president is, people. It does not. I mean, you imagine presidents have this awesome power to do what they want. Or even the things they're limited in. Those limitations are seriously awesome. Well, no, presidents make decisions, but not in a vacuum, people. They make decisions based entirely on information. I mean, it's like presidents are programs. You feed the data in, and it spits the data out just like you want. I mean, here's an example. Second Gulf War, Bush didn't want to go to war with Iraq. It was the CIA who wanted to go to war. No, CIA never tells anybody what they want, but the CIA was and has been McAfee's biggest customer since 1987. And I have good friends within the CIA, and I know exactly how these mofos work. First of all, they call presidents transients. Another transient coming in. They don't give a shit who it is. Trump, Hillary, derelict on the street. Makes no difference. No difference at all to the CIA because they're ruling the show. So in any case, they decide that Iraq is too powerful and we're going to bomb them into the Stone Age. And it got urgent, and they said, we got to do it immediately. So they send two people into the president, one for every congressman and senator, simultaneously that afternoon. The president's people say, Mr. President, I'm very sorry to disturb your busy day. However, we have a matter of utmost urgency, the likes of which we have not seen, Mr. President, since World War II. Now, Mr. President, please sit down. We just discovered, Mr. President, that Iraq has nuclear weapons of terrible potential. And beyond that, they have missiles capable of delivering these nuclear weapons to our closest ally, which is England. And Mr. President, we have information that there will be an attack on London, perhaps as early as tomorrow. Now, Mr. President, we are not here to advise you. Oh, no. And thank God this is on your shoulders, Mr. President, and not on ours. However, sir, you do need to understand the urgency of this matter. Our job, sir, is to inform and nothing else. And we have done our job. And Mr. President, I think no president before you has faced a matter of such grave urgency. 4 hours later, we bombed Iraq into the fucking Stone Age.
But
do you understand? I'm sorry?
Simultaneously, they were all getting into the House Senate and getting in their ear.
Oh yeah, oh yes, 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 yes. No, it's not just the president. Oh God, no, 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 no. That wouldn't work.
So it's a big
Listen,
lobby.
they've got about 5,000 necessary puppets in Washington. I mean, going all the way down to third level managers in some places, okay? That when they want something done, they go and tell them information, which makes it happen, please. It's information. That's the power, not the seat in the Oval Office. That's like an AI, like a program. You feed it data, and you know if you give it this data, such and such will come out. Please, God, this is how it works. And yet we're talking about personalities and, oh, what's even worse, parties, left, right, conservative, and liberal, pro-gun and anti-gun, pro-abortion and anti-abortion, and pro-immigration and anti-immigration, and pro and anti every fucking noun in the entire English language if you go deep enough. Do you see what a charade this is? Because from this morass of clash and warfare without blood in most cases, that from this clash, something is going to pop out as the leader, a transient motherfucker who is ignorant of almost everything except how to smile, be charismatic, and project an image that if you vote for me, I will save your sorry asses. This people is what you're doing. And you're voting, by the way, for someone who, let's face it, I mean, prima facie, I mean, on the surface, who spends maybe $100 million to get a job, paying $300,000. Now, my mom and dad told me that if things don't add up, then they don't add up. And you're voting for what doesn't add up, people. Now, you can't blame Trump, you can't blame Clintons, you can't blame Bushes, you can't even blame the fucking CIA because it's the idiots that we voted for that allowed this monstrosity to occur. Now, I'm not saying they're evil people, the CIA. Fuck no. They're probably the most patriotic in the world. I mean, think about it. There are people in the CIA who speak 35 fucking languages and spent 50 years studying the nuances of international relations, political alliances, religion, culture, sexual habits, you fucking name it, they know it. And you've got some asshole who's here for 4 fucking years, and you're going to turn over to him any power at all? Wake the fuck up, people. Use your goddamn heads. You have been hoodwinked into believing that this fucking charade is real life. So and even those in it believe it is real life. Presidents, you think presidents know they've been bamboozled and manipulated and strings attached? No, they don't fucking know. They feel a sense of power. No, no, no. Dude, you're an AI that pushes whatever button they tell you to fucking push. End of story. And they don't tell you by going, do this. No. Oh, Mr. President, please sit down. In a way that you can't fucking refuse. Do you understand?
So
God, people wake up.
When you
anyway,
when you were CEO of a company, was information presented to you as well in this way, and were you forced to sort of make these decisions, or were you?
I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
In terms of taking the parallel of President of the United States and the CEO of a company. You were the head of a company, your company.
Yes, yes.
Similar sort of things where people giving you information or disinformation that you...
All the time. But this is why CEOs get paid so fucking much. Do you understand? We know how the system works. And so if the people working for me tell me one thing, and they all tell me the same fucking thing, right off the bat, I know something is up. Please God, see, the truth is this. You're never going to get a bunch of competing people, everybody wanting to rise up the ladder, who are going to agree on anything ever. And suddenly they're all agreeing this is what we need to do. Yes, okay, thank you, I understand. Let me take this on in consideration. Then I go outside. I mean, I go to a sounding board like Nolan Bushnell. Now, Nolan has been on one of the board members of MGT when I was the CEO of MGT. Nolan Bushnell, in case, oh God, no one's old enough to even know who he was. Atari, the founder of the first video game company, and Chuck E. Cheese Pizza, and on and on and on. Anyway, so Nolan, I'll bounce it off of him. He may even come out and sit for a while. And then I'll ignore whatever my people tell me because I know they're in collusion for something. They've either been all paid off by a competitor, or there's a somebody within this group who owns a lot of stock, and your higher level employees always do. They're going to do a hostile takeover. Who fucking knows? But of course, this is the human condition, and the people, we are loyal and kind and generous, compassionate. Simultaneously, we are greedy, fearful, jealous, angry, discontented mofos. Well, let me tell you, if you're going to depend on one half of that equation, you had better carry gallons of Vaseline with you wherever you go, because you will be fucked up the ass constantly.
Stretch the kindness, rush with madness. Is it sadness or just a show?